muted for a sec here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another NUSN broadcast. We've got NUSN's game of the day here. The 500 Ducks and Chicks, who are 2-0, versus the 300 Wolfpack, who are also 2-0. And like at every intramural game here in Northwest, we like to begin with the word of prayer. Looks like Danny Lopez is giving the prayer today. Amen, amen, amen.
All right.
And I am joined tonight by guest commentator Brandon Jones. Brandon, so excited to have you on the broadcast tonight. You excited?
I am very excited to be here. This is the game of the night, as Christopher just said. So if you're tuning in, you're watching the game that is going to be the talk of the town tonight. It's quiet hours at Northwood University, but let me tell you, the pavilion is certainly not quiet tonight. As we embark on the game of maybe the league so far, 2 unbeaten teams, and one will leave with a loss under their belts, and one will go on as 3-0.
Yeah,
so,
Brandon, it's going to be super exciting to see how both these teams line up. Both have been pretty powerful on the offensive, Ducks and Chicks especially, with that fantastic comeback from the Pride. And then the Wolfpack, I mean, they were very consistent in their game against FOA. Also coming back down from a 21-9 deficit. So it'll be exciting to see. Now the second game for both teams wasn't really a challenge, to be honest. The Ducks had the jungle, and they are definitely, they are forced to be reckoned with when they're on their game, but the Ducks just had them frustrated, had them in their heads. The Wolfpack had the Bumblehood. They had a lot of fun in that game, but, competitively wasn't really a big matchup for the Wolfpack. I don't know if you saw, they started out with 3 or 5 minutes of just full court shots. All right, we got the tip here, and it's in River King's hands. River starting out.
Up to Danny Lopez. He's got it.
Danny with the ball, driving, and shot up. No, shot it in.
There it is.
Count that. 2 points for Danny Lopez. Wolfpack scored early here. All right. Luke Anderson with the ball, driving, thinking about a shot, and rebound Shua Botsford.
She was going to take it back to the Wolfpack side.
Shua thinking about it. Passing it out to Danny. Danny with the earlier bucket. Danny making his debut on Tuesday. River King thinking about a wide shot. No, pass out Shua Botsford. Shua with the wide 3, and that is around and out. Rebound, Carter Dornfeld. Pass to Alec. Pass back to Luke. Luke will bring the ball up. It'll be exciting to see how well these teams will pass tonight, because these two teams definitely have a lot of shooters on their team. Carter with the wide 3, and that's in. Count that. 2-3 in favor of Ducks. Danny with the ball. Thinking about putting something out there. Taking it on Luke Anderson. Thinking about a pass. No. Passes right to Cole underneath the bucket and in. Brandon, this is exactly what I just wanted to see for the first 2 minutes of this game. Both these teams really giving it their all, giving it what they kind of try to prove to each other, that they came here to fight and they came here to win. What do you want to see from the Wolfpack going down the stretch?
That's a good question. I like this dominance that's shown early on in the game, and I think if they can continue to pull this out, I think it might be.
Danny with a nice crossover. Danny with a bucket. That's 4 for him. All right, Alec with the ball at the top of the key. Alec thinking about creating something. Looks like a play was called, perhaps, or just a screen by Cam. No, off the backboard. 2 hands going straight up for the Wolfpack. Pass out to Alec. Alec thinking about a shot, whips it around. Passing right back into Luke Anderson. Luke Anderson, very comfortable in the court. Passes it up and in. 5-6, 17 minutes left to go this first half. Danny Lopez bring the ball down. Think about it. Short. Kaya Hofstetter on the ground. Communicating to Danny what should happen next. And Kaya would like to say hello to all our viewers back home.
Rivers got it. Passes back to Natalie.
And he's thinking about it, and a foul called on Ducks. Be a foul on the floor. Be excited to see. So, Brandon, Kyle has definitely been a game changer for the Wolfpack. Definitely coming in and really giving his all. I mean, you know, his debut intramural season has been exciting. Shua Botsford with a 3. No off. Rebound, Alec. What do you want to see from Kyle as he comes into this game?
You know, I just want to see him pull out all the stops tonight. This is the game to do it, I think. And if he's going to really show that leadership that he's been showing, I think that it really comes with pulling out all the stops and keeping a level head.
Yeah, I totally agree. And this will definitely be an emotional night for Kyle, especially against his old floor. Yeah. And a nice sink from Shua Botsford. And I do apologize if this commentary will seem biased. Both of us are from the Wolfpack, so it's kind of a natural bias. Luke Anderson thinking about a shot. No, pass to Alec. Pass back to no one. Kyle with the ball. Kyle, a 1-on-2. Think about it. Hesitates. Pass to Cole the key. Cole stuffed. No, it's called a foul. Foul on the shot. Cole shoots 2 at the stripe. Yo, Brandon, we've seen a lot of stories come from the stripe this past season. Do you think the stripe will be an effective storyline tonight, or do you think it'll be fine?
You know, I hope it's not. I want to see some good, clean basketball, but if it comes down to just fouling each other, you know, I think that's when it loses its, you know, spice. So I hope that it doesn't become a factor, but you never know in these type of matchups.
Shot second for Cole. No, doesn't even touch the rim. Go out. All right, Ducks with the ball. Luke Anderson bringing the ball down as he has the past couple games. Kind of proved himself as a natural point guard. Slowly dribbles over the Eagle at midcourt. Shua Botsford on him. We'll see if these two powerhouses can take it to each other. Luke dribbles right, looks left. No. Think about a pass. Kind of being all over Shua. No, River with the tip. No, back to Cam. Luke's got the ball. Think about it. A reach called on Shua Botsford. Looks like 2 substitutions coming in for the Wolfpack. River King coming out. Jack Harrell coming in. Tatiana coming in for, what's her name again? I don't know her name.
Natalie. Yeah.
Natalie. See, this is why I love having another Wolfpack member here, because I don't know some of the people on my own floor. Luke Anderson with a pass to Alec right underneath the key. Ooh, Jack blocks it with his body. Alec kind of just shot right up into Jack's chest. Love that natural defense from Jack.
And Shua and Kyle going to make the descent back down to Wolfpack territory.
Kyle taking it to Luke. You see these two buddies matching up against each other. Cole with the missed shot. No. Gets his rebound. Rebound to Tatiana. Tatiana doesn't make contact with the rim. And rebound Ducks. Kyle is giving it to him. No. Carter Dornfeld with the ball. We haven't seen much from Carter in this game already. Luke almost loses the ball. Passes back to Carter. Carter's got the ball. Fakes out Shua Botsford. A wild rainbow pass to Luke. Luke has the ball. Thinks about a drive. Shot up in the middle of the key. No. Rebound. His own rebound. And hooks it up and no. Kyle with the ball.
He almost went to the fans there. Did you see that?
Yeah, he almost. It looks like it almost hit a couple members over there. Shua with the wide 3. No. Rebound. Jack. Jack puts it back up. No. Rebound. Carter Dornfeld. Carter has the ball. Pass out to Alec.
It's 9-5 Wolfpack. So it is a very close matchup. That is why there's just so much energy.
Carter with the ball. A triple. Wide off. No one's there to get the rebound. No call. Carter Dornfeld disagrees with the call, but once again, it's a referee's call. You have to respect it, even if it's blatantly the other way. Shua Botsford with the inbound to Kyle Hofstetter. Kyle with the ball on his good old friend Clayton. Both RAs of their respective floors. Kyle taking it to him. Can he get the bucket? No. Rebound Ducks. Rebound
There's
Mikey
Micaiah crawling across the floor.
Yeah, Kyle being on the next inbound. Looks like Danny Lopez is also coming on the next inbound. Shot from beyond the arc. No. Rebound Ducks. Shooter gets his own rebound. No. Pass on to Clayton. Clayton's got the ball. Pass on to Mikey Robb. Mikey Robb thinking about a pass. No. Tatiana's playing fantastic defense. Just getting all over Mikey Robb. Shoot Botsford on the shooter. Thinking about a shot. No. Rebound Kyle. Kyle's got the rebound. Kyle thinking about it. Looking around. Thinking about Tatum himself. No. Pass to Cole underneath the basket. Cole with the shot and off. No. Looks like there's contact. No call. Clayton with the ball. Pass to shooter. Think about it. Pass. Nice bounce pass into the key. And a foul is called. Once again, sometimes you have to respectfully disagree with the officials here in the game. However, call is final. First shot at the stripe.
That's good.
Brandon, I'm really hoping your earlier commentary proves true that we don't see too much of a storyline from the stripe tonight. But another 2 free throws for one of the teams out there. Hopefully, we'll see a little bit of cleaner basketball out there.
Yeah, and I think it's common with these type of games. The defense is just so strong that sometimes comes out in the form of fouls.
And I think especially you need that with 2 high-octane offenses. All right, Ducks have the ball. Passing it out. Thinking about a drive. No, pass out to Clayton. Clayton driving. Right on Micaiah and in.
From underneath the basket. Taking off his jersey. Doesn't need it anymore.
Kyle and Danny communicating. Danny thinking about a drive. No. Fakes it. No. Looking for a pass. Sees Kyle on the outside of the arc. Kyle thinking about a drive. No. Needs a pass. Pass out to Danny. Danny thought about a shot for a second, but decided not to. Kyle tries to provide a screen. No. Danny's still doing it himself. Danny trying to get it to someone. Looks at Kyle. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Shot up is good. That's a 2.
And that's the sort of athleticism that Kyle brings to this team. It is a game changer.
Shot from beyond the arc. No. Rebound Kyle. Kyle's on Clayton. Crosses over Clayton. Think about a dunk. No.
It's good.
And they'll count that bucket and one for the Wolfpack. And with 10 minutes left to go in this game, it is 13-8 in favor of the Wolfpack. The Wolfpack is really taking it to the Ducks. Once again, I apologize for my bias, but that is my brothers out there on the floor. Kyle at the stripe for the N1. Kyle with the bucket. Mikey Robb to Clayton. Clayton bringing the ball down. A pass into the key. Shot from the key is no good. Tipped out by Ben. Thinking about a shot. No. Another shot or attempt from Ben Oliver. Fakes him out. Shot didn't have enough length on it. And Danny comes up with the rebound. I'm really liking this backcourt from Kyle and Danny. Hopefully we'll get to see some support. Ball is tipped. Danny gets the ball himself. Danny trying to break some ankles, thinking about it. Even though he did break his own, or what was it, his ankle or his knee? Oh, yeah, Kyle with the bucket.
Yeah. Coming off a knee injury. And that story is something incredible, if you haven't heard it.
Feel free to check out the story on NU Campus Min. Story is on there. Danny explains it himself. Fantastic story. Danny clapping in the shooter's face, thinking about it. Mikey Robb with the ball, with a fresh new haircut. Ben underneath the hoop, and no. Tipped out by Ducks. Mikey Robb with the ball. Clayton thinking about it. No. Shot up by Mikey Robb for 3 over the girl. No. I believe Kaylee and Mike are in a bit of a flirtatious relationship. Mikey with the shot. fouled by Micaiah, he'll shoot 2. Now, with the 16-8 lead here with 8 minutes to go, do you think the Ducks should call a timeout to perhaps maybe stop this run? Ooh, as the ball flirts out but stays in.
You know, it definitely would be a
Sub's going in. Sub's going in.
Decision. We still got a half of this game to play, plus 7 minutes. So there could be a change in storyline, but you want to catch it quick before it gets to be a problem. And right now, I'm not sure the Ducks are doing that.
And 1 of 2 from the free throw line, Mikey Robb. Pass out to Danny. Danny and Kyle communicating what they want to do on this next play. Clayton guarding Kyle. They about to pass. Passing back out to Kyle. Kyle's got the ball, protecting. He's got 3 men around him. Passes it, bounce pass. Thinking about a shot, no. Pass back out to Kyle. Kyle thinking about a pop, no. Kyle driving. Looks like foul will be called on the shot. Not really smart defense by the Ducks. Didn't look like Kyle even had an opportunity for a shot, but still, Ducks played a little bit of physical defense and come up with the foul there. This is a scrappy basketball that you do not want to see. First shot from the stripe is good from Kyle. Danny Lopez coming out. Shua Botsford in. Kyle, second shot from the stripe.
It's good.
And that's in. You know, even though there have been some fouls, we are starting to see some consistency from the free throw line. Ducks inside the key. No. Rebound Ben. Can't see the thing. Can't see the game because Wolfpack bench is in front of us.
From underneath the basket, the Ducks and Chicks get 2 points.
Kyle coming up with the ball. Shua Botsford on his right. Thinking about pass. Oh, wide open pass. Thinking about dribbling. No. Pass out to Kyle. Kyle's got the ball. Kyle, no. Tipped by the Ducks and recovered by the Ducks. Clayton Kershaw with the ball. Clayton coming down. Thinking about a 3. Takes the 3. And in. Count that. That's a 3 ball.
Beautiful
1, 2, 3. The Ducks are knocking on the door. They're trying to come back. There's 5.5 minutes left in this first half. Pass to Shua Botsford. Shua tries to answer that. And no contact with the rim.
No.
All right, Clayton up with the ball. Carter Dornfeld on his left, Alec on his right. Carter's got the ball. Think about driving on Kyle. Pass to Cam. Cam underneath the bucket. And no, that's unusual from Cam. Cam's normally he's normally a solid strap. Oh, wow, I can speak. Normally a solid points from there, but no. Pass to Shua Botsford. Shua thinking about taking on Alec. A lot of contact there. Thinking about it. Shua up with a shot. No, gets his own rebound. Thinking about putting it up. Doesn't have to. Out of bounds, Wolfpack ball. Out of bounds, Shua to Kyle.
Take it in, and it's Kyle. Kyle with the shot, and it's good.
That is good. Count that to 20-15 with 4:27 left in this first half. Alec thinking about driving. Does. Passes it to Kyle's feet.
And Kyle's taking
Kyle
it
gets the ball.
back.
Sees
Shua's got it.
Oh, the easy bucket and miss.
Now the Ducks and Chicks are taking it back.
Wild pass on the arc to Cam. Cam's got the ball. Thinking about driving. Drives right into Cole's body. No. Shooter's got the ball. No. Clayton's got the ball. Shua gets jumped out of his own shoes. No. Cam thinking about the rebound. No. Cole gets the rebound from out of bounds. Shua's got the ball. Wolfpack calms it down. Tries to control the tempo here. You know, with 3:50 left, what do you want to see in these next couple minutes?
I want to see them go strong into the half. They've been playing, a mix of really strong competitive ball, along with, obviously the stripe being a component. I think it'd be something if the Ducks and Chicks could make somewhat of a comeback going into the half. That would make the second half of this game even more interesting.
All right. So I was asked last game during a timeout to do a face reveal. So that's what we're going to do, I guess. So never done this before. This is new territory for me, too. Let's hope that's a good angle. So, hi. So, Brandon, this is definitely what we've been wanting to see from both these squads. High offense, there's definitely been a lot of scrappy defenses, though. Do you think that's because these teams don't know how to defend each other?
I just think emotions are running high tonight, and I think that they do not want to go home with a loss. They want to keep that undefeated record, and it's going to come at all costs. And unfortunately, that's taken it to the stripe.
Yeah, I mean, it could be another storyline that these teams are creating with this story at the stripe that we're calling it. I am excited to see what these teams come out with in the second half. I mean, yes, we've got 3:24 left in this first half, but I mean, both teams have proven when they go to the locker room and come back out, they've got a reinvigorated energy. So I think that'll be a storyline to see coming into the second half. So, all right, we're going to switch it back onto the game.
With 3:24 left, Wolfpack's got 20, and Ducks and Chicks have 15.
All right. Clayton with the ball coming up. Passes to Luke Anderson, who did not expect the ball, wasn't looking. Tries to through the village. No. Pass out to Carter Dornfeld. No, it didn't even leave his hands. Cam with the ball. No. Shua tries to interrupt that communication. No. Pass out to Cam. Cam thinking about a shot. Cam with the shot off the board, and no. Rebound Cole. Cole thinking about slowing it down. It does. To balls to Shua Botsford. Kai with the ball. Thinking about driving. Does. Bucket, no. Rebound, Clayton. Clayton bringing the ball up. Looking. Got 4 men on the side. Looks like this is an organized offense from the Ducks. Shot up from Luke, and it sinks it.
That'll make that 20 Wolfpack. Ducks and Chicks 17.
Let's hope that timeout wasn't counterintuitive for the Wolfpack. It doesn't look like. Let's hope it doesn't discount the energy. A wild shot from Shua is off. Rebound, Clayton. Clayton bringing the ball down again. Looks like he's got a consistent pattern here. Clayton with a shot from the top of the key is around and out. And it looks like the ball will be Wolfpack ball. Both teams got subbing in. Daniel Lopez and Micaiah Wilson in for the Wolfpack. Looks like Shua Botsford and Cole out for the Wolfpack. And Luke Morrison for the Ducks. Kyle on Cam. Thinking about a drive. Passes it out.
Corinne's got it.
Pass it
Pass
to
it
Danny.
back to Danny. Danny's going to take it up.
Danny hesitation. A shot. Triple. Looks like some extracurriculars. But Luke Morris with the foul. He'll be shooting 3 from the stripe. And once again, that goes to our story from the stripe. Defense, not there. So do you think, I know we normally don't like to do this in commentary. Do you think Danny sold it, or do you think Luke really actually got it? Luke actually really got into him.
I want to play advocate for the Wolfpack, but you never know in these type of matchups. You hope for the best intentions, but that's just the game of basketball.
Yeah. Danny misses the first one from the stripe. Second shot. Clock's running.
That's good.
Clock doesn't need to run during Clock doesn't run during free throws, I thought. Apparently it does. All right, cool. Third shot from the stripe, and it's in. All right, count that.
Clock ticking down, 40 seconds.
Should have been 2 points added there. 2 points. A shot up by Carter is in. That's his first points. Looks like Danny's trying to through the village a couple Duck defenders. He's taking it. He's taking it to Luke. No. Thinking about a pass. No. Has it himself. Decides signal, calm it down. There's like a half-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Danny's trying to take it himself. No. Pass out to Kyle. Kyle thought about a shot. Looked at the clock. No. He's got a wide on the left. Thinking about a shot. Does. No. Rebound.
Seconds.
Wolfpack. No. To the Ducks. Ducks thinking about a last-second shot. Carter thinking about taking it from the arc. Carter does. And no.
And that will do it for the half.
That is the first half. First reactions from this first half? What do you think?
I think we've been saying it a lot, though, but it is definitely the story of the stripe. Definitely two aggressive teams fighting for that undefeated record as they go into the locker room. They're going to have a lot of. I think it's going to be a dialogue in the locker room, how to keep that lead for the Wolfpack and how to come back for the Ducks and Chicks. It'll be interesting to see. They definitely did make that comeback I was talking about. Wolfpack 22, Ducks and Chicks 19 going into the locker room. So I'm excited to see what they got when they come back out.
Yeah, definitely both teams keeping it a tight game. They, like you said, they do not want to give up their undefeated records. They would like to keep that part of the loss call. They like to keep that clean, I think. So, all right, this is Christopher Ketzel for NUSN. We'll see you in the second half. All right, we are back live for the second half. We didn't catch the score at the end of the first half. Hey, thanks, Kyle. If you didn't catch the score at the end of the first half, it's 22-19 in favor of the Wolfpack. Looks like we're actually going to take a quick live interview with Kyle. Kyle, your boys have been really giving it out there. What do you want to see from them in the second half?
A lot of what we did in the first half. The game plan was to play hard and have some fun. We're doing the exact same thing the second half. Look for a lot more smiles, maybe some more energy, a little bit more sweat. I know that I'm bright pink and, sweating buckets out there, but I think there's more to be had.
That's really exciting. We're really excited to see what happens with the second half.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Right, Carter with the ball. Pass it out to Luke Anderson. Pass out to another Luke. Luke for three. No. Rebound, Shua Botsford. A lot of encouragement from this Wolfpack bench. River with the ball. Ooh! Decides to do him dirty, but no. Nothing comes out of that. Luke Anderson calming it down, gives it out to Clayton. Clayton's got the ball. Clayton, bounce pass to Luke. Luke's got it. Luke's driving to the key. Is the back door open? Yes, it is. Someone gave Luke the key, and he just walked right into the living room. River the ball in the arc. River thinks about a shot. He does. And Carter gets the rebound off of ensuing possession. Got to bring in the ball. Luke thinking about a shot. No. Shot is up, and rebound River. River's got the rebound. Pass it to Danny. Danny sees Shua wide open in the arc. Dancing around. A little bit of miscommunication. Luke's on it. River tries to provide a screen. Isn't really that effective. Ball is tumbling around. Goes in between Cam's feet. Danny has the ball. Calls a timeout.
And that was a scuffle, yeah.
It's kind of scary there. Kind of dived at his legs. Or dove at his legs. But I guess it's a timeout. I guess we have to do this, yeah? So I guess it's something we're trying. Yeah, trying something new here at NUSN. But, 2 minutes have gone. Do you like what you've seen so far?
Yeah, definitely coming out of the locker rooms, they've been definitely a lot more of that spirit. You heard Kyle say they want to play hard and have fun, and I think I see that. Hopefully it is not the story of the stripe in the second half, but so far so good, but you never know.
That is exciting. It's exciting to see. Hopefully we'll get some more from these teams in the second half. All right, the buzzer's buzzed. We are ready to resume play with the Wolfpack ensuing out-of-bounds play. And don't forget, folks, we still have one more game tonight, 11 o'clock game, the 1-1 Pride versus the 1-1 Jungle. It'll be an interesting game to see. A lot of physicality coming up for you there. Shua with the ball. Thinking about a shot. Has an open look and off. He has not been too well from behind the arc tonight. Still trying to find his rhythm. Luke with the ball. Pass to Clayton. Clayton's got the ball. Passes it to Carter. Carter with a shot. Off. Cam with the rebound. A lot of physicality underneath the hoop. And fouls called on the shot. Carter will be shooting, or Cam will be shooting two. Cam with the shot. No good. Off in front of the bucket. Once again, Brandon, it is the story from the stripe.
I think I might have jinxed it.
And that's around
it seems to come back.
Just like that, we have a tie ball game here with 17:41 left in the second half. It'll be definitely a physical and very emotional game coming down. I believe, Brandon, I think we're going to see a last-second shot on this game.
Yeah.
Shot from Danny is off. Ducks trying to establish some offensive rhythm. Danny puts his body into it. Puts his body into it again. Danny called on the foul. Subs coming in for the Wolfpack. Micaiah Wilson in for Cole. And Kyle in for Danny. Danny thanks the Lord as he's coming out. Doesn't want to get him into foul trouble. 17 minutes left in this game. Pass out to Luke. Luke's got the ball. Think about it. Carter. Carter's got possession. Oh, nice pick and roll from the Ducks. No. Cam on the outside arc. In. Count that. That's a 3 ball.
That
1,
is a
2,
beautiful
3.
shot.
25-22 in favor of the Ducks. Once again, just like their game with the Pride, they were down, and now they're coming back out of the second half.
River takes it and tripping over something.
River seems like he's tripping over some.
Oh,
and
what's going on?
guess we'll call that a travel. Once again, Daniel Cresta with the call. Guess that's travel. Call that. I think that is a call, but once again, I'm a commentator, not an expert. I think I'm supposed to be, though, in this profession. Clayton, get a little bit of trouble.
Wow.
Wow. Good. Kyle decides to go in an interesting way of defending that shot and gives up the 3. The Ducks are on I think this is like a 7 or 8 point run.
Yeah.
Shua in the key. No. Shua gets his own rebound. Passes it out to Jill. Jill with the wide shot. No. Micaiah trying to do something there. No. Back to Clayton.
Yeah, the Wolfpack needs to get their hands on this and get control of it before it gets too much out of control.
Luke, a shot from 3. Good. Count that. That is 3 threes for the Ducks.
31-22. Ducks and Chicks have stolen the lead from the Wolfpack.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That is 3 balls. Kyle on Cam. Kyle wants to establish something. Passes to Micaiah. Ooh!
Wow.
Man, I am so sorry, Micaiah, but are you a Duck because you just got stuffed? Oof. No offense to Ducks and Chicks watching this later. Yikes. Luke, after that, fantastic stuff is going off. It's like Alec is going in. Wolfpack trying to get something started here after these 3 threes. Kyle gets the ball, taking the bucket to himself. Count it, and 1. Count it. Kyle will shoot 1 from the stripe.
For those of you who are just tuning in, we talked to Tile right as he was going into the second half. He said his game plan was to play hard and have fun.
And I think that's what the Wolfpack's goal is. I mean, it's always good to have fun, but I think the goal tonight is to win. A shot from Carter is good. You know, the Ducks, they did not have that much offensive rhythm in the first half, but they've come out in the beginning 7 minutes of this second. Looks like Luke was getting double teamed there, and that's a 3 ball.
Wow.
Count that. 1, 2, 3. Kyle is responding to his old floor, saying, I miss you, but thank you. Next. Alec driving. Pass out to Carter. Carter thinking about a 3 ball. No, tries to take it. Micaiah's on him like butter on bread. Kyle gets a tip.
Oh, he's
Kyle,
taking it back.
one-on-one situation. Thinks about the dunk.
It's
No,
there.
gets the 2 ball. And they're coming back in this game. Kyle's bringing it back. Now, if I'm, Luke with the wide shot. No. Micaiah gets the ball. Kyle slows down the tempo with 13 minutes left in this game. Just when you thought the Ducks had established their presence, Kyle decides, no, I'm going to take the momentum and put it in my pocket. Kaylee with a shot. Good.
Oh,
Count that.
The Wolfpack fans are going
The
crazy.
entire gymnasium goes crazy. Even Michael Roberts is on the opposite side. Carter trying to respond with the 3. No. Rebound. Wolfpack. Yes. Shua thinking about a response. Thinking about something fast. No. Gets the ball. Passes to Kyle. Kyle's got the ball. Thinks about a Steph Curry range shot. Tries to get that assist. The assist is good. Count that. The Wolfpack is back in control of this game. 35-33. Timeout, Ducks. Oh, my.
This is the type of basketball I want to see, Christopher.
Fantastic basketball here tonight from the Christie Prodine Pavilion. Back on us for the holy cow.
What a
Oh.
event.
I cannot believe what I just saw. The Wolfpack was down by 9, and they decide, I see the deficit. I'm going to take that for what it is, and I'm just going to give it right back to the Ducks, coming back with a 2-point lead.
Incredible.
Whew. Now, if you're in the Ducks huddle, or just take the timeout, what do you want to see from the Ducks and Chicks coming out of this timeout?
I want to know what happened in the locker room. Obviously, our cameras didn't get to go in there. But whatever speech, whatever hype they had in there, they took it out on the court when they came back. So if that still remains in the huddle, there might be a chance for them to once again answer back to the Wolfpack. So
yeah, I mean, what we've seen from the Ducks is they've been very consistent of when they are down. They really do a really good job of they will not respond well to the deficit. They're like, we see the deficit and we're going to take it back to you, just like the Wolfpack did right here. Ducks and Chicks on the ensuing inbound. Alec with the ensuing. Kyle hanging it out to Clayton. Mikey Robb with the ball. Mikey Robb on the drive. And no. Micaiah the rebound. No. Out of bounds. Wolfpack ball. A couple players disagree, but once again, officials' call is the final call on the floor. Kyle slowing down the tempo way hard from what we saw before the timeout.
And that's sometimes what you got to do. Take it slow and steady, especially after such a drive.
Kyle, think about it. Saw Kaylee, decides to no-look pass. I don't know if Kaylee was expecting that. Kaylee has the ball. Thinks about a pass. Kaylee can dribble or shoot. They'll call. Actually, no, she could not dribble. Called her to double dribble. And it'll be Ducks ball out of bounds. Clayton coming up with the ball. Sees Mikey Robb with an open shot. Mikey Robb with the triple no. Rebound Kyle. 11 minutes left. I really am liking what I'm seeing. This is the kind of basketball we want to see from intramural ball. Pass out to Shua Botsford. Shua with the triple. Yes! Take that. It. 1, 2, 3. That's a 3 ball. Clayton trying to cook something up to respond. Wow. That was fantastic ball from Daniel. No. Shua's trying to calm down the tempo. Both teams really want to control the tempo of the game. They're both very possessive and controlling teams when they have the ball. Think about it. Kyle from the stripe. Off. No. Micaiah gets a rebound.
He takes it to the ground.
Call will be a travel, and it'll be Ducks and Chicks ball. Substitutions coming in for the Wolfpack. Kaylee Fletcher out. Cole Glossinger in. And Jack Harrell out. And I didn't see who else went in. Clayton bringing the ball up. You know, I think earlier I called Clayton Kershaw, the pitcher from the Cubs.
That would be something.
Once again, not a professional commentator, just a hobbyist. Clayton, speak of the devil, hits a 3. Take that. 36-38 in favor of the Wolfpack. We are really seeing leads and possession changes in this game. This is exactly what we want to see from NUSN's game of the day. Kyle driving on a couple Ducks members. Count that and the and one. Oh, are we not counting the basket?
Not sure what's going on.
We're not counting the basket. It'll be out of bounds.
Okay.
It's on the floor. All right. Foul's on the floor, not on the shot. There will be no and one. Score update 38-36 in favor of the Wolfpack. Kyle comes in for some much-deserved rest. Danny Lopez out of the court. Shua on the inbound. Looking around to see if he can get a pass. Passes it out wide. Gets somebody. Natalie's got the ball. Thinking about pass. Picks up a dribble. Gives it Shua. Shua's got the ball. Looks a little composed, though. Doesn't want to do anything too risky. Communication from the bench of how much he's got on the shot clock. Think about a triple. Puts it up. No. Thinks about it. Got to put it up. You got 3 seconds on the shot clock. No. And it'll be Ducks ball. Some time to capitalize, but no. Clayton takes another triple. Off Cam with the rebound. No. Tipped out. Wolfpack ball. Ben Oliver coming in. Cam coming out. Natalie gives the ball to Danny. Danny's got the ball. Thinking about something. So there's a pick by Micaiah Wilson. Danny's coming up. Thinking about taking himself. No. Foul will be called on the shot. Danny will be shooting too.
Kyle's getting some love from the sidelines. He's not even in.
All right. Once again, story from the stripe brought to you by NUSN. Danny with the first shot off the front of the board, the front of the rim. A lot of positive affirmation from the bench and from sidelines. Off. Rebound, Clayton. Clayton bringing the ball up. Clayton passes it to Daniel. Daniel's got the ball in the key, puts it up, in. Once again, we got a tie game at 38 all with 7:33 left in this second half. Once again, don't forget, NUSN still covering one more game tonight. We've got the game between the Pride and the Jungle, both sitting at 1-1. Should be a very physical game. Yeah. It'll be exciting to see another GPC versus Gray Beatty's floor. Danny with the ball. Think about it, a triple. No. Thanks about the triple. Takes it in.
It's in.
Count
Oh
that.
my goodness.
1, 2, 3. That's a 3-ball. Decides to make up for the missed points at the stripe.
What a shot.
Clayton's got the ball. Think about taking himself. No, pass out to Daniel on the arc. And no. Ben gets a rebound. Clayton puts it up and around and out. No. Cole tips him from behind. And Micaiah's got the ball. The call a jump ball. There's no arrow on. There's no arrow on it. So we'll call it Wolfpack ball. So the arrow will then go towards the Ducks for the next possession. 3 substitutions coming in for the Ducks. Carter Dornfeld and the 2 Lukes. You know, Brandon, as much as we didn't want to see a really scrappy game, I'm having a blast. Are you having a blast?
I am loving this game. I think that the story of the stripe in the second half is taking on a whole new sort of character. It hasn't really been something that's annoying or something that, you know, is kind of dirty. It's been something that's interesting, and there's all around good basketball to be played.
Once again, Danny Lopez gets to the free throw line. Hopefully the Ducks aren't getting in some foul trouble here. Danny missed his first 2 from the stripe. We'll see if he can capitalize on these next 2. Danny with the first shot. No. Stripe is not in his favor. Substitutions coming in. Kyle Hofstetter coming in for Shua Botsford. No. Coming in for Micaiah. And another substitution. Danny with the second shot. Sinks it. 42-38 in favor of the Wolfpack. Ducks have the ball. Clayton bringing the ball up. 2 RAs definitely have a lot of physical presence in the point guard position. Luke Anderson underneath the key and in. Kyle bringing the ball up for his own 4. A lot of noise being made here in the pavilion, even though it is quiet hours. A shot from Danny is wide. 3. Count it.
Another
1, 2,
3.
3. That's a 3-ball.
He's shrugging it off there.
45-40 in favor of the Wolfpack. Clayton, a little bit of mixed communication. No.
Kyle's
got the ball. See Shua. Shua taking up for the easy 2. In.
There it is.
I did not move the camera. I'm sorry. Exciting game. Taste of life.
The Wolfpack is biting back.
Timeout called by the Ducks. Here, let's try a creative angle. Let's try a side angle this time. See if that.
Oh
yeah, we do. Like, see if we can get like a green screen or something. You like how at ESPN they have like the games coming up. We should get something like that. That'd be fun. All right. I mean, 47-40.
Yeah.
Wolfpack. I mean, both teams are really getting each other's heads. I think this is becoming a physical and a mental game because one team will score and they'll go on a big run, and the other team will take a timeout, and just like that, they'll respond. I mean, if you are the Ducks and Chicks in this timeout, what are you telling your team?
You know, with 4 minutes 30 seconds left, I think this is crunch time, right? If you're gonna, you're gonna come out and play your best game, you're gonna do it right now. And you can only imagine what's going through both these teams' heads. As you said, as we've said, emotional game tonight. So it'll be interesting to see how these last 4.5 minutes play out. I'm excited for one to see just how it comes out.
I think no matter what this ending comes out, it's going to be a very emotional, and this pavilion will be loud no matter who takes the dub tonight. All right, Clayton with the ball. 4:26 left in this game. Drives in the key. No, Luke has the ball, loses it. She was playing some hard defense on him. Luke thinks about it, resets, sees Carter Dornfeld in the corner, doesn't decide to do anything about it. Ben sets a key pick. There's 2 on Luke. 6 seconds on the shot clock. No. Ben gets the easy bucket. 42-47, 4 minutes left in this half. Kyle's looking around, seeing, looks at the clock behind him when he has a clock in front of him. That's all right. Whatever clock you need to look at, Kyle, whatever that superstition is for you. Think about it. Communicating to Shua. He's got a pick. River, think about a triple. Takes a triple. Around and out. Looks like there's some extracurriculars underneath the basket, but no call. Clayton, a pass to Luke Anderson. Luke Anderson, think about it from beyond the arc. No, trap. Ooh, looks like a foul. Not on the shot. That will be on the floor. It's like Cam's coming in for Ben. Cam will give this next inbound. Looks like the inbound was given, but then Shua decided, not in my pavilion, not today. No inbound. Looks like Luke's got the ball. Pass to Carter Dornfeld. Carter Dornfeld close to the logo and in. Count that. 45-47, 3 minutes left. This game is going to come right to the wire. Both teams have fantastic offenses. Really showed each other what you can do. I can do better. Thanks, Annie. Kyle with the ball. Sees River. Has an open man out front. No, takes it himself. No, Carter Dornfeld with the rebound. Luke driving.
Both teams are holding on for dear life.
Got 2 minutes, 30 seconds. 45-47, still in favor of the Wolfpack. Shot from Luke towards the Cascadia Conference or Cascade Conference logo. All right, we're tied up 47-47, 2:20 left. This is going to be a heartbreak for one team. Both teams have given it their all their blood, sweat, and tears is on this pavilion floor. Kyle, think about it. Driving on Luke Anderson. Switches it around. Fouls called on the floor. Fouls called on the floor. Out of bounds, Wolfpack ball. And we have reached 2 minutes. So the ball or the clock will stop anytime there's a dead ball play. Both teams are very excited to see what happens with this game. I think both teams will be pleasant to each other after the game, but there's going to be some heartbreak for someone. Someone's going home with the loss. Shua Botzer being covered by Luke. Shua's driving. He's got 2 men on him. Danny fakes the 3. No. He's got Cam on him. Got 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Kaya with the ball. Drives around. Driving through so much traffic. No, loses the ball. Luke Anderson with the ball. No one's down.
Oh, my goodness.
Carter Dornfeld fakes the 3. No. Cam's got a shot. Around and out. Luke Anderson's got the ball. Kyle steals the ball.
Takes it back. There's a fight down
Clayton's trying to get the ball. Kyle sees. Really wants to transition bucket. Looks like there's a call. Kyle gets the bucket after the whistle, even though that bucket does not count. Probably wants it for pride. Fouls on the floor, out of bounds, Wolfpack ball. 1:24 left, 47-47. This game is tighter than skinny jeans on a sweaty guy.
That's
Thinking about a shot. No. Has the ball. Cole, a wild pass. Thinking about pass to the key. It's got so many open people. Kyle has the ball. Kyle, think about it. From close to the stripe and in.
It's in.
1:12 left, 49-47. The Ducks have to respond. This is a very important possession for the Ducks.
What a nail biter, Christopher.
Obviously, we saw this in the Ducks' first game of the season against the Pride. Luke Anderson driving. Has the ball. No. Foul called on the floor. Foul called on the floor. We out of bounds. Ducks ball. Danny has the foul. Oh, my. Whew.
This is a 2-point game.
This game is so intense. Oh, no, it's not on the floor. It's on the shot. Or it might be on the floor, and there might be 1-on-1. Luke Anderson with the first shot, around and in. This is a very tight game. A lot of communication from the Wolfpack bench and from the Ducks bench. This is a very important free throw, and he makes it. 56.6 seconds left. Colt the inbound to Danny Lopez. Danny's got the ball. Looks like the Ducks are going to put some high pressure.
This game is going to come down to these last few seconds. The decisions they make are going to result in who wins this
Danny
ball
takes
game.
the triple himself. No. Looks like Cole has this ball. No. Out of bounds. Ducks ball. 41.6 seconds left on the clock. If I'm the Ducks, I think I hold, try to kill some clock. This has got to be a heartbreak. Clayton's got the ball. A little bit of, looks like foul on the floor. I don't know if we're going to the stripe. Are we in the bonus? We are not in the bonus. Out of bounds, Ducks ball with 21 seconds left on the shot clock. 31.6 seconds on the game clock. Luke Anderson being covered. Clayton's got a wide shot. A shot for three. No. Rebound, Kyle Hoffs on it. There's 24 seconds left on the shot clock, or on the game clock. This game is going to come down to the last second. If they're tied, and that's it. Kyle thinks about it, communicating.
12 seconds left.
Kyle's got the shot. He's got the lane. No, pass it out. A foul's called. Foul's called for blocking. 1-1 with 8.1 seconds left. Oh, my. Both teams have been so dominant in this game. I am excited and also terrified for the outcome in this game. Such important free throws for Kyle Hofstetter right here. This is the game right here. No. Rebound, Shua Bosford. Shua's got to shoot. The clock is not on. Foul on the floor. That is also 1-1 for Shua. Once again, story from the stripe. This has been the game for both sides so far. Wolfpack have two people back to defend the next shot from the Ducks.
Wow, this is it. 6 seconds left.
Shot is up and off the rim. No. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Luke Anderson with the potential. No. 3, 1. A shot is up. No good. These teams will take the tie.
Wow. They did not want to give it up, and it ended in both teams coming out.
I believe this is a tie. This is a tie. What a way to end the game. Once again, I am excited and disappointed. But what a way. What a game. Both teams, we exchanging pleasantries, exchanging high fives, all smiles and laughs. Oh, I can't recover from what just happened. Oh, my.
We said both teams do not want to give it up, and that's what happened. They wouldn't let go of it, and it ended in a tie. Absolutely.
Both teams stay undefeated on the year. Both teams will go 2-0-1. Be interesting to see what happens in their next game. Both teams will definitely come with a different offensive and defensive perspective. But wow, what a game. Looks like both teams are happy with the result.
Wow. That is how the cookie crumbles.
That is how the cookie crumbles. This is Christopher Ketzel and Brandon Jones for NUSN signing off. Still have one more game coming up for you in 4.5 minutes. The Pride Lions and the Jungle. I don't know what their mascot is. I think it's like a panther or something, not a tree. Tune in at 11 o'clock. We'll see you soon.